was to have a dramatic effect on the Navy. Overnight, the Irish area of responsibility for fisheries patrols jumped from 9,000 square miles to 132,000 square miles. Recognising the burden that this had placed on Ireland, the EEC stepped in to fund a major expansion of the Navy.
Over the next 5 years, to cope with the vast new fishing limits, both the size of the fleet and the number of personnel are expected to be doubled. The EEC has proposed 5 further ships as part of a £40 million build-up of our fishery protection services.
I name this ship Ashley, may God bless her and all who sail on her.
35 years on, no one is singing songs about the Navy going home for their tea. Tonight, as most of Ireland sleeps, a group of men and women will sit out there in the Atlantic. Their job is to protect this coastline and this sea's resources. For the past 60 years, this job has gone unnoticed by most Irish people. From over the horizon, this is the story of the Navy. It's Monday morning, and in homes right around Cork Harbour, the same scene is being played out.
You're going to be good for a moment.
Petty Officer Cronin Doyle says goodbye to his family. He won't be seeing them again for at least 3 weeks.
It can be very hard on family life, girlfriends, wives, children. I know, they miss you. You're phoning them when you can. You're outside of GSM phone coverage an awful lot of the time. You find that 4 or 5 days without speaking to family, you come back, then you're trying to catch up with all the news. So it's very difficult.
You know, Adam this year now, he had to have his birthday party 2 weeks beforehand because he wanted his dad to be there. And then when it is the birthday, they find it hard to understand why they're not there. And they think that, oh, sure, look, that he must have a very mean boss. Why can't he just give him a day off? You know, that sort of a way.
There are 8 ships in the Navy. The Roisin was built in England and commissioned in 1999, making her the second youngest in the service. Designed to withstand heavy seas,
Let go forward. Off break.
she normally has the tough task of patrolling around the edge of the 200-mile fisheries limit. Cronin Doyle joins other members of the Roisin's crew for the short boat trip from Cove to the naval base on Haulbowline Island. This year, the Roisin and her crew will spend up to 210 days at sea.
Life on a ship is it's completely different than anything people might experience living ashore. First of all, you're at sea for extended periods of time in what is, generally speaking, a very small pocket of air, essentially. So you only, like, the ship is we're about 79 meters long and 40 meters wide. So in that entire section, we have everything that we need to survive for the 23 days that we're on patrol. We make our own water. We obviously have to cook for ourselves. We have to clean up after ourselves. So every element that's on the ship would be found in a small village as well.
The nerve centre is in right the bridge. This is where it all happens down here. The nerve centre. These are our 2 bakers ovens here. Do all our baking in there. We make all our own breads out here and stuff like that, you know. They're the deep fat fryers there that Aileen set on fire there not so long ago. This then is a steamer. Fog up your lens there now. But all our breads, everything, as you can see, space is definitely at a premium inside here. Packed in as tightly and as neatly as possible. We take our meats from there then, they're defrosted in here. Same story. Take it from there then into the galley. That's where it's prepared and cooked. We make splendid meals for all the crew.
Harbour stations 4 now, special city we make those up. Sometimes